There is a place on this planet where the ocean glows turquoise, the air smells of salt and tropical flowers, and time seems to slow down to a gentle, unhurried rhythm. A place where luxury and nature exist in perfect harmony, where every sunrise feels like a painting, and every sunset feels like a farewell to the most beautiful day of your life. That place is the Maldives, an archipelago nation scattered across the Indian Ocean like a handful of jewels tossed into the sea. Stretching across roughly 90,000 square kilometers of ocean, this tiny nation is made up of 26 natural atolls, housing more than 1,000 individual coral islands. Of those, only about 200 are inhabited, and roughly 150 have been developed into some of the most extraordinary resort destinations on the planet. What makes the Maldives so extraordinary is not just one thing. It is the combination of everything: the water, the marine life, the culture, the food, the architecture, and the sheer sense of escape it provides. Whether you are a honeymooner, an adventure seeker, a diver, or simply someone who needs to disconnect from the noise of the world, the Maldives delivers an experience that is genuinely unlike anything else on Earth. If there is one element that defines the Maldives above all else, it is the water. The lagoons surrounding each island are so clear and so brilliantly colored that photographs of them are often mistaken for digital art. The shades range from the palest aquamarine near the shoreline to deep sapphire blue further out, creating a gradient that looks almost too perfect to be real. The water temperature hovers between 26 and 30 degrees Celsius throughout the year, making it warm enough to spend hours in without discomfort. The visibility underwater is equally remarkable, often reaching 30 meters or more, which is why the Maldives has earned a reputation as one of the premier diving and snorkeling destinations in the entire world. The coral reefs here are among the most biodiverse on the planet. Beneath the surface, you will find a world teeming with life. Reef sharks glide effortlessly through the water, sea turtles drift past with ancient calm, and schools of colorful fish dart through coral formations that have taken centuries to build. The Maldives is also one of the few places in the world where you can reliably swim alongside whale sharks, the largest fish on Earth, and manta rays with wingspans that can exceed 5 meters. These encounters are not staged or manufactured, they happen naturally in open water, and they are the kind of moments that stay with you for the rest of your life. Perhaps no image is more associated with the Maldives than the overwater bungalow. These iconic structures, built on stilts above the lagoon, have become the defining symbol of luxury travel in the modern era. The concept originated in the Maldives and has since been replicated around the world, but nowhere does it feel more natural or more breathtaking than here. Stepping out of your bungalow directly into the warm, clear ocean below is an experience that simply cannot be replicated anywhere else. The interiors of these villas are designed with meticulous attention to detail, blending natural materials like wood and thatch with modern amenities, including private infinity pools, glass floor panels that let you watch fish swimming beneath your feet, and outdoor decks where you can sleep under a canopy of stars. Some resorts take this concept even further, offering underwater bedrooms where you fall asleep surrounded by the ocean on all sides, with fish and coral visible through floor-to-ceiling glass walls. The architecture of the Maldives is a celebration of its environment, designed not to compete with nature, but to complement it, to make you feel as though you are living inside the ocean itself. Beyond the resorts and the luxury, the Maldives has a rich and fascinating culture that is often overlooked by visitors who never venture beyond their island retreat. The Maldivian people, known as Devehis, have a history that stretches back more than 2,500 years. Their culture is a unique blend of South Asian, Arab, and African influences, shaped by centuries of trade routes that pass through the Indian Ocean. The official language is Devahi, a language with its own script called Thana, which is written from right to left. Islam has been the official religion of the Maldives since the 12th century, and it plays a central role in daily life, from the call to prayer that echoes across the islands 5 times a day, to the traditional architecture of the mosques found in every inhabited island. The capital city of Male, pronounced Malay, is one of the most densely populated cities in the world, packed onto a tiny island of just over 5 square kilometers. Visiting Male offers a completely different perspective on the Maldives, one of bustling markets, colorful fishing boats, historic mosques, and the everyday rhythms of island life. The traditional Maldivian fishing boat, called a dhoni, is another cultural icon, its distinctive curved bow and hand-painted hull, a symbol of the nation's deep connection to the sea. the culinary scene in the Maldives is as impressive as its scenery. Traditional Maldivian cuisine is built around two primary ingredients, fish and coconut. Tuna, in particular, is the cornerstone of the local diet, prepared in dozens of different ways from smoked and dried to fresh and grilled. One of the most beloved local dishes is mashuni, a breakfast staple made from shredded smoked tuna mixed with grated coconut, onion, and chili, typically served with flatbread called roshi. The flavors are bold, aromatic, and deeply satisfying. Beyond traditional cuisine, the resort islands of the Maldives offer some of the most extraordinary dining experiences in the world. Imagine sitting at a table set directly on a sandbank in the middle of the ocean with nothing around you but water and sky as a private chef prepares a multi-course meal just for you. Or dining in an underwater restaurant surrounded by the reef on all sides, watching fish swim past your table as you enjoy freshly caught seafood. These are not fantasies. They are real experiences available at resorts across the Maldives, and they represent the kind of effortless magic that this destination does better than anywhere else on Earth. While the ocean is the undisputed star of the Maldives, the range of activities available above and below the water is genuinely impressive. Surfing is a major draw, particularly in the southern atolls, where consistent swells and uncrowded breaks attract surfers from around the world. The best surf season runs from March through October, with waves that suit both beginners and experienced surfers. Kitesurfing and windsurfing are equally popular, taking advantage of the reliable trade winds that sweep across the atolls. For those who prefer to stay above the surface, sunset dolphin cruises are a nightly ritual at many resorts, with spinner dolphins frequently putting on spectacular acrobatic displays alongside the boat. Fishing excursions, both traditional handline fishing in the Maldivian style and big game fishing for species like marlin and sailfish, are available throughout the archipelago. Seaplane flights between islands offer a perspective that is simply breathtaking, the patchwork of turquoise lagoons and white sand islands spread out below you like a map of paradise. And for those seeking total stillness, yoga pavilions built over the water, spa treatments using local ingredients like coconut oil and sea salt, and meditation sessions at sunrise provide a different kind of adventure, one that turns inward. The Maldives is a year-round destination, but understanding its seasons helps you make the most of your visit. The dry season, which runs from November through April, is generally considered the best time to visit. During these months, the skies are clear, the winds are calm, and the visibility underwater is at its finest. The wet season, from May through October, brings more rain and stronger winds, but it also brings bigger waves for surfers and is the best time to spot whale sharks and manta rays in certain atolls. Even during the wet season, rain typically comes in short, intense bursts rather than prolonged downpours, and many days remain sunny and beautiful. The Maldives is not a cheap destination, and that is simply the truth. But the value it delivers in terms of sheer beauty, exclusivity, and the quality of experience is difficult to match anywhere else in the world. There are options at various price points, from guest houses on local islands that offer an affordable and authentic experience to ultra-luxury private island resorts where no expense is spared. What remains constant across all of these options is the extraordinary natural environment that surrounds you, the warmth of the Maldivian people, and the feeling that you have arrived somewhere truly special. The Maldives does not just meet expectations, it quietly, effortlessly, and completely surpasses them.